to Club Talentsoft 2020. I'm here at the Talentsoft headquarters with CEO and founder Jean-Stéphane Arcis, where today's event is going to take place.
Thank you, Kayla. So, look at this. This is not the Louvre. This is better than the Louvre. This is the Talentsoft house. I want to welcome every one of you. If you want, please to join us. Come on.
So tell us, what are we about to see?
So we have transformed our beautiful talent house into a large studio so that we will be able to broadcast live to thousands of customers. Let's do it?
Let's do it. Wow, this is quite the studio that you guys were able to create here.
That's right, Kayla. This is a very special edition of Club Talentsoft 2020. But I'm so happy to be here with you and with all our customers.
This is a special edition, and it's also special times. What we've seen in the wake of COVID-19, with companies really having a lot of pressure to adapt to these uncertain times, and HR specifically had to really step up to manage the impacts of this epidemic.
You're right. This is special time for HR. And really, all our community of HR professionals were at the forefront of all these battles, all these events. In fact, everything was about helping people at work, protecting, in fact, people at work. And the caretakers of organizations and every people were HR professionals. I want to congratulate all the HR community for that. In fact, as a CEO of Talentsoft, I really felt I was a resource for my HR team and for my HR VP, Shana Roy.
So you said that during COVID-19, you really focused on being close to your customers, a lot of whom are connected here today. How did you do that at Talentsoft?
First, we delivered every single operations, and that was really continuity of every single operations from day one. Big projects and complex projects were not delayed. We have really created new methodologies to work remotely with our customers, and sometimes that was even more quicker and simpler. Now, we also contacted every single customer to understand what was their key challenges. And we came up with a few innovations. For example, during that time, we have offered the Talentsoft Academy free of charge.
Wow.
Also, a lot of our customers asked for delivering digital learning content very quickly to every single employee, really to train or to certify during this period. And we had delivered a methodology so that the digital learning platform of Talentsoft was live in just 5 days. In fact, as an HCM pure player, listening to our customers, listening to you, is at the heart of everything that we do. HR is our only customer.
So you said you listened to your customers throughout this process. I'm curious what you learned, how they used Talentsoft, if they were able to manage during the crisis.
Yes, our customers really ask us, first, they needed to better understand their employee and their employee data. So deep knowledge of that. And sometimes customers just implemented Talentsoft Hub in a few weeks as a repository for all this information and to monitor all the employee data. They wanted sometimes to answer very simple questions. Who is doing what, where, how to communicate to them, how to make sometimes some emergency workforce planning. And Talentsoft Hub was a solution for them. And the second point is really about taking the opportunity to train, certify, develop their people. And we have seen a growth of the usage of Talentsoft learning platform of more than 25%. Also a big surge in the usage of Talentsoft content, which is a catalog of curated content, and key topics such as leadership, new ways of working, soft skills were very popular during that period.
So you saw a big change of what people were working on. Were you also able to see how they were working and maybe the new ways of working, especially when it comes to management?
Yes, that's true, Kayla. Working remotely, you cannot really use the traditional command and control management style, okay? You need to have your line managers empowered, ready to take quick actions. And this is really what we saw. We saw also a big push for more empathy, because managers need to understand the professional and sometimes personal constraint of every single member of their teams. They are here to help. They are more and more coaches. And for that, I think we have delivered a solution that we call continuous conversation integrated with Microsoft Teams. And this encapsulates the best practices of working remote in a collaborative team, and also focusing on priorities, on objectives, on development of their team. Everything is traced so that you can also work asynchronously with your team. So that's continuous conversation, and that was really used during this period. And here I have something important to say. We are so lucky to co-construct what we call Talentsoft Match with very large European brands. This includes products that already exist, such as Talent Profile, such as the Talent Marketplace. And here, I'm so happy to announce that we just acquired a great company called Crafty, dedicated to technology that we call Dynamic Repository of Competencies. And that is what we are going to integrate into Talentsoft Match right now, and to deliver that as a vehicle for these large organization transformations.
We spoke a lot about your customers, Jean-Stéphane, and now I'd like to turn the attention to Talentsoft. What was it like dealing with the COVID internally, and what is the outlook for Talentsoft?
Yes, this is a challenge, obviously, for every one of us, and Talentsoft included. On the other hand, I'm very confident for the future of Talentsoft. First, thanks to all our very engaged talents, and also thanks to our very senior executive team. Let me mention 3 new names, maybe for some of you, that joined the executive team of Talentsoft. Shanna Roy is the Chief People Experience Officer, and she will be conducting a panel in a few minutes. Also present during those sessions, we have Olivier Bisson. He's the VP of Projects, managing with his team so many projects with all of you. And we have also Geoffrey Janvier, the VP of Engineering, managing all our R&D, and he will present to you the new roadmap of Talentsoft. So very confident, and I'm so pleased to have this team around me today. Now, in terms of the activity of Talentsoft, last year we grew 32%, and this year we grew at 20%, despite the COVID impact. So I want to thank you for your trust on that. Talentsoft today is a $100 million revenue company, cash flow positive, and 100% focused on HCM and innovation with the HR community.
That's really remarkable. So just to wrap up here, besides the obvious, what really stands out for you about this year's Club Talentsoft?
For this very special Club Talentsoft, first I want to thank all the HR professionals that will present their experience with Talentsoft today during this session. And I can't thank all of you, but let me thank Alrik Boonstra, which is the CHRO of Jumbo. Jumbo is a leader in the retail in Holland, and it's a 70,000 employee organization. And Alrik will really present to all of us how he transformed Jumbo, leveraging Talentsoft solutions and people. Also, obviously, we will have the product launch in just a few minutes. And I'm so excited to see all those new solutions presented to thousands of customers right now. And don't miss the keynote at the end of all those sessions, the keynote of Josh Bersin. And Josh will present his vision about the new reset. So with that, I wish you an excellent, fantastic Club Talentsoft 2020.
Thank you so much, Jean-Stéphane. So there was a lot of teasing about the program that's about to come. Like you mentioned, we have Jumbo video coming up right now before the product launch that you mentioned, which is one of Talentsoft's customers, and they will be talking about critical thinking skills. Let's check that out.
Thank you.